Iolanda Jaquemet is the Middle East spokeswoman at the International Committee of the Red Cross. She joins me now live from Geneva. Many thanks for joining us here on TRT World. It's difficult to even say that the situation in Syria could possibly get worse, but specifically in areas like Ghouta, it has gotten progressively worse, hasn't it?
It has got progressively worse. We could bring the latest food convoy into Douma, the main city in eastern Ghouta, on Thursday. Our president was on board. My colleagues were shocked at the levels of suffering they saw there, with people who would start sobbing after just a few sentences, exhausted, hiding in basements with lice and scabies, hungry. Many also wounded people without access to medicines and medical care. Right now, we are moving very fast with our colleagues from the Syrian Arab Red Crescent to help those people that we're showing now in your report, the thousands and thousands who are being hosted in two camps in rural Damascus, outside the city itself, in Adra and Duer camps, providing them with food and clean water and blankets and mattresses. But of course, much more must be done. At the same time, I want to stress that we have a similar situation in the north of the country, in Afrin, where we receive very alarming reports of people, also thousands of people on the run, of hospitals being hit, of people without access to healthcare. We went to Afrin last time on the 1st of March with a food convoy. And in both cases, in Ghouta and Afrin, we asked for urgent access for humanitarian workers to help and save lives.
What are the most immediate needs in these areas that are being heavily bombarded at the moment?
The most urgent needs are actually for those fighting in these areas to respect civilian lives and civilian infrastructure, as they are obliged under international humanitarian law. What we need to do is to come in with medicines and medical supplies, and with food, and also the sort of purifiers for the water. So again, in eastern Ghouta, we were there on Thursday, but we would need to go back basically every day, given the amount of the needs. We would need to go back to Afrin. But again, I'm repeating here, but what is most needed is respect for civilian lives, respect for hospitals, for schools, for markets, for all these places that are not legitimate military targets, but that unfortunately throughout the conflict in Syria, keep being hit.
Indeed, there seems to be no end in sight. Many thanks for that. Iolanda Jaquemet, Middle East spokesperson at the International Committee of the Red Cross, speaking to us there from Geneva. Much appreciated.